So it turns out we have this huge storm coming overhead. You onto something? Dude, look at that! Today, me and Corbin are going into the woods in 1920 survival gear with the intention to hunt down a long-lost Model 1917. Back in 1923, my grandpa was on a hunting trip with a few of his buds. They decided to go back into these woods, set up camp, and hopefully cook some fresh hog meat for supper. I believe this is the trail that they took. Lead the way, boy. What they did not know, in this particular season in 1923, the hogs had a crazy breeding season. Now they certainly did know there was a population increase because the tomato fields they had were being dug up a bit more than the previous years. This is where their tomato fields used to be located, all right around here. But this particular year in 1923, there was quite a bit more plants being dug up. They definitely knew something was up, but they never expected what was to come. Starting to get close where they would have set up camp. It is so humid out here, it really freaking sucks. But we're pushing on for you guys. From the story I was told, while they were setting up their camp back in the woods, all of a sudden they were bombarded by 50 to 60 boars and piglets. They tried shooting at them, but this just stirred them up and caused them to charge. In the stir, my grandpa and his buds just decided to run as quickly as possible to get the heck out of there. But in the midst of this, my grandpa sadly dropped his Model 1917. This is an old junk pile that's been used for quite a long time. I don't know how long, but around here is where they were setting up camp almost 100 years ago. I believe it's further that way. We're just gonna have to check. Oh, look at that. Grass is pressed down from animals laying there. Okay, so I'm really thinking right around this area is where they set up camp because they said there was an overlook that they're staying on. As you can see, this overlooks, and there's a creek that goes right there. So the hogs would come there and drink. Him and his friends got away safely, but when they later returned to camp, it was completely ransacked, and my grandpa could sadly not find the Model 1917 that he dropped. Right now, we're giving a shot at trying to find that Model 1917. Almost 100 years later. I don't see any danger from hogs yet, so we should be good. I do believe we should start setting up camp because it is starting to get late, and it'd be better to set up our camp before we start like exploring everything. It rained a little bit, so we brought rubber blankets. Woo! There you go. Pop these open, we need the leather strips. We need this for the sleeping bag. I don't think this is that bad. And if it starts raining, we can get the other rubber blanket and put it over us. We decided to set up camp up here just because it's like higher ground, and if it rains, we won't get any water like pouring on us. And we're just gonna have to see if any hogs come out like they did back in 1923. So a little bit worried, but I think we should be good for now. Corbin's got this Gouda, about to dig into it. Tastes good. So it turns out we have this huge storm coming overhead. It looks like it keeps on getting bigger and bigger, so we think it's headed towards us. It's moving really slow though, so we're gonna try to make some sort of plan if it does start raining. We're gonna have to use these rubber blankets and kind of make like a covering tarp to shield us from the rain. But yeah, that does not look promising. A big storm was headed our way. Not only do we have to deal with hogs, but now a nasty storm. I'm trying to look for a place to camp, and Anzac's like, lead me this way. I'm looking in here. We got this little path, looks like an animal trail, but it looks like a hog or a deer or something brushed up to get mud off. I guarantee that's a hog. We're gonna like get the rubber blankets and tie them across the trees to make like a tarp. So we need to do that quickly. It's starting to rain. I don't know if you can see the drops. Oh, it's hitting. Set the camera in there. Good base. Leather strips. Got a grommet on the edge. Thankfully, we managed to stay dry from the rain, a real necessity to keep high morale. Right now, we are filling up the stove with some kerosene. The Sad Iron Heater, made in 1890. What should we name it? Little Best? The little iron that could?
Called Big Iron.
Big Iron. It's big iron. It was still raining enough to halt the search for the model 1917, so we decided to start dinner. Hey, go ahead, grab that pan. Open it up, boy. Beef stew is looking really good. I should have brought some pepper though. Beef stew. Beef stew. Just keep stirring, boy. Doing good. This feels so hillbilly, I'm not even gonna lie. This is the Stonebridge folding lantern. A highly recommended lantern back in the day. Lasted a long time, but as you can see, unfolds like that. This is a 7-hour beeswax candle. There you go. Just like that, and you got the Stonebridge folding lantern. Yep, under some rubber blankets. That's 1920s survival for you right here. Beef stew. Yeah, is it good? God damn. After supper, the rain settled down and we moved our tarps back outside so we could sleep under the stars. So we got camp set up. As you can see, this GoPro light is extremely bright, but he got his little sleeping bag. We also got Anzac, the pup, right here. Wish we had some food for him, but we didn't expect him to come out with us, so. I'm in bed right now, about to go to sleep. Corbin's over there. In the morning, we're gonna wake up, make breakfast, make coffee, and then we can go search for the lost infield. Stay tuned. How's it going, guys? It is morning time right now. Just woke up. Corbin is over there at the camp. We slept all right, I think, but we're attacked by mosquitoes constantly. I constantly heard them buzzing, so I just pulled the wool over my head. Besides that, we're excited by the perfect weather because we could finally search for the model 1917 after breakfast, of course. It did not rain anymore or in the morning, thankfully, but right now we're about to go ahead and start some oats. I just want to thank you guys who support the series via Patreon. It helps us do this stuff, helps us survive, and if you want to help support, check out the links in the description. Also, if you're enjoying this video, feel free to like. If we get 1923 likes, I think that'd be pretty cool. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and start some oats. Look at that fresh oats, baby. All right, so we're just gonna cook that up and eat it. Take a bite, let me know what you think. Mmm, yummy. Now I'm gonna make some coffee, a little bit of water. Yummy. Now that we've had breakfast and coffee, we're gonna go ahead and search for that lost model 1917. Hopefully we can find it. If we do, that'll be awesome. Who knows the condition of it? It's probably like completely rusted or, you know, I don't know. But it'd still be cool like to hang up in a wall because it's an infield or model 1917. So let's go ahead, take a look around this area. We'll try to find the place that they ran from, and that might lead us to more clues, and hopefully we'll take home an old model 1917 today. I think it's a pretty good idea that we set up camp under the trees because out here it's very nice and shaded, pretty cool. But right out there it is super hot, or bright at least. Sun just be beaming down on you. All right, Corb, let's go ahead and check down there, see if we can find something. Finding anything? Nope. Corbin's pretty good at finding stuff. You onto something? Nah. Dang. All right, we're gonna check this area where the hogs probably would have like attacked them from, because this is where the water is and where they've all stayed, right around this area. So they might have ran that way. They also might have been down here when the hogs came and ran that way, but they were setting up camp, so I don't know why they would have done it here. I don't know, we're just gonna have to look around. What do you think?
Taste wood.
Wood, all right, that's a lead. Right over here is some water. As you can tell, hogs have been around here, they drink. Yeah, this is where they usually come and like wallow around, you know, get mud all over them. You found a shovel? Well, that thing's old. That's what they must have had back then when they were digging up stuff. Well, that's a good lead, so I guess we could check around here. You think they ran that way? Oh, the hogs? They could have charged this way and like bombarded them that way. So we pretty much looked all around this area, that trail. We've looked up there. Now we're gonna look down this trail. I really hope we find this model 1917. I've been looking and I'm all sweaty and it's just hot out here. Anzac's been looking as well. Man. Wait, what are you doing? Dang, was it a shock of power or something? Just
getting some senses over here.
I mean, they would have ran like up this area, so you could have like dropped it. Maybe the water took it that way. What? Did you find it? No way! Dude, it's a 1917!
Dude, that's in great condition.
Wow, dude, I guess a tree like blocked it from weather and stuff. Pick it up. Dang, dude. Wow, oh my God, I can't believe we found that. Dude, look at that. The wood is in immaculate condition, dude. There's like no rust at all. Holy, dude, rack the bolt. See if it still racks. No
Dang.
way. Wow, dude, I can't believe that still works. Dude, there's what? There's maybe a little bit of rust like right here, look. But other than that, it's like perfect, dude. Wow, I can't believe I found this. This has almost been 100 years it's been out here. All right, guys, clearly this has not been out here for 100 years. And in fact, the whole story that I've been telling y'all is completely made up. The reason we did that, yeah, y'all been fooled. No, the reason we did this is because we're trying to practice storytelling and we're trying to like perfect our videos for when we go on the expedition to New Mexico. Sorry this isn't real, but I really don't know if I'm gonna upload this or not, but if it does, hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to, feel free to like, follow me on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next one. What do you have to say, Corbin?
There's duct tape on the end. I didn't have duct tape back then.